So, chances are if you're watching this, either you just graduated or you're at home, you're watching YouTube, and you come across this video. I'm very popular, what I'm saying. It happens. Suggest it, I know, it's okay.
Boy, if you don't...
Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is KingJJ. I make weekly videos in order to empower and entertain you. So let's get to it. We got 5 tips for success after college. Now, success is relative. What I think is success, you may not think is success. But what you think is success, I might not think is success. Now, to me, success depends on your happiness. If my happiness is at here and my money's here, then, that's success to me. But some of you, if your money's here and your happiness is here, that's success to you. It's really relative. So, number 1, stay home as long as possible. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm a grown man, blah, blah, blah. I'm a grown woman, blah, blah, blah. No, stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
You just graduated. Either you got debt, you got to pay it back, or you got no debt and you're free. The biggest mistake I see my Instagram followers do is buy a house right after college. Like, what are you doing?
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm guessing you just got a job, right? Just got a job, you feeling good. You saying, hey, I'm gonna buy a house. Why? Why would you buy a house? Live with your parents, stack up your bread. Whether you got a job or not, living at home is the best option. Chances are your parents aren't going to let you just be a bum and not eat, right? I mean, if they do, then you probably should get your own house. Maybe, actually, you should not get your own house. You should probably get like an apartment or something. Like a condo with like a couple roommates. Why go from paying tuition to paying a mortgage right off bat? It's not a good idea. Stay at home until you are financially ready. Then you can move. I guarantee the pros and cons will look better in staying at home's favor. What are the cons? You go out with your friends, and you meet somebody, they're like, oh, so let's go back to your place. And you say, I live with my parents. That's one con, okay? I guess. You got a whole house, but I get free food. Who's really winning? If I get free food and you got to pay for your food, who's really winning? I'm just saying.
Yeah, boy, yeah, man.
That's just sip my tea. Number 2, do not settle for a job. You just graduated college. What your parents say have little effect on how your life goes. You think about it like this. We were taught to just go through the steps, right? The steps are elementary school, middle school, high school, then college, right? The 5th step is not a certain step. The 5th step is whatever you do. It's your choice. Okay? It can be a 9 to 5. It can be traveling the world. It can be anything you want, because what you have to realize is the choices you make after college affect you immediately. It's like a domino effect. You do this, it makes that happen. But the choice is yours. Do not let anybody force you into picking a decision that you don't want to pick. You make your own decisions. I remember I just got out of college, right? I was chilling for a bit. I was looking for a job, and my dad was like,
if you don't find a job soon, you got to go work at McDonald's.
I got a whole computer science degree, and you want me to settle for McDonald's to make a couple bucks? My worth is too much. Now, there's nothing wrong with McDonald's, nothing wrong with working minimum wage, but there is something wrong with working minimum wage if you have a degree. I mean, it's kind of harsh to say, but it's the truth, okay? Your time will come. Chances are you aren't married. You might have a girlfriend or boyfriend, but usually they'll be graduating with you or still in college. You're literally free. You can't let anyone pressure you into making a decision that you're not ready to make. So for me, I was on LinkedIn looking for jobs, applying for jobs, going on JobWell, going on Indeed, okay? Relax. apply to the jobs, and just let it take from there. Put it in the universe, okay? But do not settle for any job, okay? This also goes for money. Now, this kind of goes back to what Gary Vee says, right? He says, it's better working for free for a guy you want to work for than to make $30,000 more for someone that you don't want to work for. I say, I'm not working for free. Oh! Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, right. But the 30,000 thing, I agree with that, right? Because that's also settling. It's like, oh, we got him. He's offering more money. She's offering more money. I don't like the job, but I'll take it. No.
No! No! No!
Go for a job that you want, okay? You just have to put yourself out there and strive to get it, okay? If a job offers you 20,000 less than what you expect, be like, I gotta think about it. Because remember, you applied to other jobs. No, there is no expiration date to being successful, okay? You got time. You're in your early 20s. This one decision, it can either affect your life in a good way or a bad way. So it's up to your judgment to decide whether you take it or you don't take it. You also got to think of how it will affect your future. Do you think you can accept that $20,000 less and get a promotion and grow from there? There's a lot of things to think about. So it's literally in your hands. You decide. Do not let anyone else decide but you. This is your decision. Like I said before, the decision you make will be like a domino effect to whatever happens in the rest of your life. Most times, if you accept a job that's lower, you get stuck there. So you gotta be mindful of how you're going to progress, okay? But relax. You got this. Give me some dap. Give me some dap. You messed up. I know. That wasn't dap, but, I guess you got it. Number 3, learn to budget. Okay? So, you see the other graduates are flexing their new Mercedes or new ride on Instagram. Do not let that be you. That is so stupid. Do not try to get the lower end of your dream car. Don't try to flex, okay? You're in your early 20s. You got years to flex, okay? Be smart. Don't get your dream car right away. Get a nice little affordable car if you need a car. Maybe in your late 20s, early 30s, you get your dream car. If that. That's if that, okay? You might be good with just the lower end car, okay? But spending money on your car is not a good way to budget, okay? I recommend you try to live like you're on campus. Because out here, it's harder than you think. You wouldn't even think it's hard, but then you realize everything costs money. You're on campus, you go to like the cafeteria, you get what you want, you swipe your card, you're done. You eat. In the real world, yeah, you swipe the card and money comes out your bank account. Okay? And you gotta be like, when will I make this money back? If you're living like that. Okay? You could be just living life, not worrying about it because you got a good job. Right? Because that goes back to number 2. Don't settle for a job. Right? So budgeting is very important. Because like I said before, everything costs out here. Okay? It is not just, I'll get this. You'll get this. It's called thievery now. Oh! You're done stealing from Wawa. Don't do that no more. Like, yeah, I'm talking to you. Stop stealing from Wawa. I saw you.
Stop it. Get some help.
Number 4. Now is the time to perfect your craft. Let me tell you what I was doing before I got a job, right? Before I got a job, I was sitting here on the computer over there, making games, coding applications, perfecting my craft. So when I do get a job, they'll be like,
Oh, so what have you been doing to better yourself after college?
now, if I would have said, looking for jobs. If that's all you're doing, looking for jobs and just not trying to better yourself in any way, then it's going to be harder to find a job because you'll go to interviews and you'll be like, I forgot the answer. Because you also got to prepare for interviews. That's part of perfecting your craft. Preparing for interviews and doing what you got to do to further yourself in life. Number 5. Number 5 is work on your social connections. This is not like college, where you can walk outside and talk to somebody. If you go from your house to work, back to your house, it's going to get kind of depressing. Okay? You're going to need some friends to talk to and communicate with in the real world. You know, social media is not enough. Let me tell you from personal experience. When you're not in someone's face, you really understand how important you are to them. Okay? Like, you don't see them every day, so they're not even thinking about you. They don't care. Some of them, they don't care. They're living their life. They're trying to better themselves. They're not worried about you. That's why you need friends in the world that you can actually communicate with, talk on the phone with, go out, go to the club, go to the bar. You're going to need to work on your social connections. It's not fun to just go to work, go home. Go to work, go home. You're making money. That's good. That's okay. But then it's like, who are you going to talk to? Netflix? Hulu? You're going to need some human interaction. So working on your social connections is how to do it. Talk to people, reach out to somebody, talk to your coworkers. You're going to need social connections. Now, the next thing I want you to do is click here. This video right here is where I got the inspiration from. If you like this video, subscribe and comment what your favorite tip was below. These are the royal tips of the day. Signing out.
She only got time for stacks. Yeah, she only got time for stacks.